Hello everyone and welcome back again to my channel. I hope you found the previous videos very educational and how you can get into the crypto space journey. What we're going to cover in this session is going to be how you can invest into a passive income project, one of my personal favorites. It's called THOR Financial. The ticker goes as THOR, THOR, a really good token. You invest into that token and you gain daily rewards, how you can later on cash it out and get it into your personal bank accounts. It's a very intuitive project. The team is very professional. I do like the entire team, the developers to the community manager. My personal favorite, Loki, he is always very transparent about all the investments that they're making and anything pertaining to the roadmap of this company. I am very much interested, and it gives me a good assurance that this team is what can definitely pull through in the node space. So we've heard a bit about nodes in the past. These node projects have been a hype not more than 4 to 5 months. A lot of projects came into the space, some rug pulled. Very recently, Universe, which is another node project, just did get rug pulled. But it's always very much very important for us to know and trust the team that we are investing upon. There were projects like Wonderland, and I myself had invested into it and lost a couple. Main reason being it was a one-man show. It was just one guy interfacing with the public. Everybody thought, if the owner and Daniel, if he said go left, everyone goes left. If he says goes right, everyone goes right. And if he quits, he goes. Sifu came. Sifu made a huge mockery about with the Wonderland project. A lot of people failed there. So those sort of projects fails in a way when there's only a one-man show. So it's really important that you invest in the right team. You understand who's the team involved, who are the developers, and in a later video we will go through the team and their organizational levels. It's really important that we understand how trustworthy this team can be, what their roadmap is, understanding what are the elements, what are the new objectives that they're going to be releasing in the couple of next weeks and months. So by looking at the roadmap, that's how you make a really good decision. And furthermore, you look into the fundamentals naturally by looking at the charts and seeing where the trend line is setting, right? So in a later video, we will go a little bit more into detail. We'll dig deep a bit into the Discord channel, and it's very important that you have your Twitter account, you have a Discord account, because you need to be on alert for each and every single announcement. You need to attend to the AMAs that THOR has, or not only THOR, any other particular node project that you're investing into the DeFi space. You need to be well versed. You have to conduct your own research and understand what are the new roadmap objectives that the team is going to be releasing. So each of these releases being well informed and knowing what's going to come in is very important. So it's very important to know that this is not financial advice. This is just my purview, and it's one of my personal favorites. Yes, every project we lose a couple, but we also gain, right? So our ultimate objective is not to look at the short-term wins, but you look at the long-term earns, the long-term gains that you can get. So that's what I'm really focusing into this project. The main reason why I have been pestering and telling for the past 3 to 4 months to any of my colleagues, any of my friends, get into this project. The main reason being, it's because I trust the team and I know each and every announcement that they make, every single investment that they make has always gone through a vote, has always been transparent. It's full transparent, where you can see their treasury, you can see what's balancing their income, how much have they invested into other projects, and that's how we gain a little bit of credibility on the assurance that this project is legit, right? So let's see how we can proceed further. In order for you to use THOR, and I will go through the theories and I will go through the practicalities of this. So your first step is going to be to purchase some AVAX. How you can purchase AVAX is, let's go to CoinMarketCap, and I will leave all the links in the description below. You can see the price on AVAX is 70.09. If you check on the chart as well, you will see, AVAX USDT. Again, I will drop the links. you can see that the price seems to be going on a bullish cycle since I would say 4:15 on the 26th of April. So it's going on a slight bullish cycle, but still the price is quite hot to get it in right now as well. So how you can get AVAX from the Binance network is, once you visit the main home page, just click over to the market main menu. Once you go to market, you can always scroll below, and under this box called search coin name, you can search for the coin called AVAX. Once you search for AVAX, you will get it over here, and you just need to simply just click on that particular coin or just click the trade button, and you will head over to the chart. So again, on the Binance purchase area, what you can do is, you're going to make a spot trade. You have to ensure that you have some USDT in your wallet in order to make this purchase. The main reason is because, as you can see, we have selected AVAX. Let's go for AVAX USDT, right? So you can just always search over this search bar as well. Once you make the selection, you will see that AVAX USDT has been selected. This is the price. Now you have to ensure that since USDT is in the next slash, that means that you're making this purchase with USDT. So you have to make sure that you have some USDT in your wallet, in your spot wallet especially. So over to spot. Since you're going to make this purchase an immediate purchase, click over to the market submenu, and under market you can enter the number of USDT that you want to enter to make this trade. So an easier way, if you have in mind, okay, I want to buy this much of AVAX, but I don't know how much of USDT that means, head over to the CoinMarketCap application, scroll below, you will always see an AVAX to US dollar conversion. So let's say if you're having in mind, okay, I want to get 0.6 AVAX, that means it's $42. So you just simply copy this over here, head over here, put this in this particular section, and click the buy AVAX button, right? So that's very simple as that. Or vice versa, if you have in mind, okay, I want to get $100 worth of AVAX, automatically the conversion has happened. Just so you don't need the conversion in that case, because here you are entering USDT value. Or you can always use the slider to put a percentage on how much of USDT you want to buy based on what you have in the balance. Click the buy button. Once you click the buy button, your AVAX has now been purchased successfully, right? So your next step is going to be, once you have your AVAX, you need to get this through the withdraw function from Binance. You need to send it over to your metamask wallet. So let's head over to the next section. What you want to do is head over to your wallet, click on the fiat and spot button. Once you select that, you will come over to your fiat and spot section, click the withdraw button, and I have made a video how you can withdraw currencies, cryptocurrencies from and to your Binance account to another digital wallet as well. So always just you can follow that video as well. I will drop the link below as well on this video. So over here, when you click the withdraw button, you will navigate to the withdraw crypto page. Select your coin. Now in this case, you want to send AVAX. That is very important what you want to send here first. So select the AVAX coin, get your address from a particular digital wallet. So in this case, I want to get my metamask digital wallet. So how I would get that is, I will click on the metamask Chrome extension. I will ensure that the avalanche network has been selected, and over here I can see my address. So I will click the copy button. You will see copied has come. I will head back again, and I'll copy paste the address. Select your network. As I showed in the previous video, ensure that your AVAX network has been always selected to AVAX C chain. You will see that the transaction will happen within 5 minutes. Not to worry, even in about 1 or 2 minutes the transaction will happen. You have a fee of 0.01 AVAX, which comes to about half a dollar almost, just above half a dollar. And from here you can select either from a spot wallet or your funding wallet. Enter the amount of AVAX that you want to send from here, or just click the max button and click the withdraw button. Once you click the withdraw button, you will next be prompted to enter an OTP, which you will get an SMS to your phone. enter that OTP. Furthermore, secondly, you will also get an OTP to your email. When you click the get code button, send that OTP to your email, copy paste and put that OTP back and hit the submit button, and that's it. Within a couple of minutes, your money will safely be landed over to your AVAX avalanche network in your metamask wallet. So that is how you can send in cryptocurrencies from Binance over to metamask. Further details on this you will see also on the other video, how you can send and receive money on the metamask wallet as well. Next section is how we can move over to THOR, how we can buy the THOR token. It's very simple. The more you use it frequently, you will get the hang of it, so not to worry, just follow the tutorial that I'm giving. Once again, this is not financial advice, this is merely for educational purposes. It's one of my favorite node projects that I invest, maybe on a monthly basis or maybe on a weekly basis. I just invest and I get passive income on this on a daily reward, and usually I would cash it out on a monthly basis. Right, so head over to CoinMarketCap and you will see the THOR price. At the moment, the THOR price is going at 13.33. I will always drop these links in the description box as well. You can see the price chart over here. As you can see, the price is hitting on the resistance level. So I'm on the 1 hour chart. You can always proceed on to the 4 hour or the 1 day chart. The price of THOR has been fluctuating below. Yes, the price at one point was even 450. That was the all-time high. As you can see here, you can see how much the price of the US price of THOR is at the moment. You can see what's the market cap. You can always see how many transactions have been going the past 5 minutes, 1 hour, 6 hour, 24 hours. It's always good to know that there are a lot of buys. Even in the 6 hour window, you can see that there are more buys than more sells. This is something very important, and it's an indicator for you to know that the price is definitely going to go higher. But it's always important to know what the value of those purchases, of those transactions are as well. But head over to the 24-hour window. You can see that the number of sells are greater than the buys. So it's something just to be cautious, to know that there is a slight chance that the price could go a little bit lower, but we are expecting the price to bounce back from support and reach much higher. But over the past 3 to 4 months experience that I have worked with THOR, I could say that if the price of THOR reaches at $8 to $10, which is quite a good value, investing into a good buck can really get you a good investment back in on a daily reward. So that's really important for you to know how much. But we are always hoping that the price of THOR will increase. The further that the price of THOR increases, you will get more rewards. So getting a good $35 on a THOR token, or even $45, that's a really good income back to any of the investors as well. What you could do next is head over to the THOR application. It will go as app.thor.financial. You can always access this through your mobile. I would really advise, if you are accessing this through a mobile device, access this through the MetaMask browser and not your normal local browser. It's better to access this through your MetaMask wallet, MetaMask browser, I would mean. So let's say you're accessing this through a web browser on your desktop. When you head over here, your first thing that you need to do is to connect your wallet. So you connect your wallet, you have to ensure that the Avalanche network has been selected. Click the connect button, and since I have connected before, it just automatically connects. But if it's a first time contract that you're going to come over here, you will get a prompt from MetaMask. Click the allow button, and that's it. There's no transaction fee involved over there. Just click the allow button, and now you have bounded this application to your MetaMask Avalanche network. What you need to do and how you can purchase THOR is head over below. You can see the button called Buy THOR. When you click the Buy THOR button, and I'm going to show you how you can purchase THOR. You will always get this pop-up at the moment. It will say it's just a caution for you to be worried, just to be cautious. You know that there are so many other tokens that can be fake. But since you're accessing this through the website, and I will leave a link also of this same, this is the authentic THOR token. Click the I understand tick, click continue. If there are any updates on Trader Joe, just click the accept button. So this is called the swapping functionality, and with swapping what happens is you have to swap your AVAX tokens to THOR. So what happens here is, as you can see, I have a balance of 0.24 AVAX in my balance in metamask. So let's say you want to purchase some THOR. It's simple, it's vice versa. Either you can say I want to get 1 THOR, and it will automatically convert and say how much of AVAX that you will get, or in the same time, if you want to get 0.2 worth of AVAX for THOR, it will convert and it will show you the value vice versa as well. So you just simply, when you do this particular action for your first time transaction, you will get a button called approve. When you click the approve button, roughly $0.50 of a transaction fee will go. Click the allow button to allow that first time transaction. So once your wallet has been bounded again to Trader Joe, every time you go and purchase THOR the next time, you will see the swap button, which is, as you can see over here. So each time you swap, just be aware that the value for your gas fee would not be more than $0.50, or not even more than $0.6, $0.7. So if you do see a very high network fee, just do not purchase it at that time. Either the network is congested, or there's something particularly wrong with the application that you're using for a while. Just give it a couple of minutes or hours and come back. The price should go back to normal. So it's always important for you to know, and I do this as a norm, I never click the max button, because clicking the max button is always going to get all of my AVAX out. Because the reason I'm saying this is, you need to keep some money for gas fees, and gas fees are basically your transaction fees. So you have your gas fees for a couple of occasions. Your first time gas fee is going to be when you want to approve this swap AVAX to THOR connection, right? So you're going to get a gas fee for that, so roughly about $0.50. Your second gas fee is going to be for your swapping purpose, as you can see over here. So that's about another $0.50. So let's say in total now you have come to about $1. So if you head back over to the THOR application, if you create a contract, so let's say you're going to purchase, and I'll discuss this a little bit in detail. If you are going to create a node, again there's an approval fee and a create node fee. So again, give or take another $0.50 and a $0.50 each. So I would really advise you to keep about $2 for this particular transaction. But usually what I do is I keep at least about $5 to $10 worth of AVAX in my MetaMask Avalanche network. The main reason being, whenever I want to claim my rewards, it's going to be really cumbersome just to keep transferring AVAX. So at any given time, just ensure that you have about $10 worth of AVAX in your MetaMask wallet. So that will be really helpful for you as well. So as you can see, this is how you can make your purchase for THOR. So let's say you want to purchase 12.5. And the reason I said 12.5 is because you require 12.5 THOR to make the third tier, which is called THOR. And in the next section of this video, we will discuss about the different tiers and their different limitations and their benefits as well. So this requires 12.5 THOR. So as you can see, 12.5 THOR will require 2.38 AVAX from me. So as long as you have that amount of AVAX, you can sufficiently make that purchase, make that transaction. And as you can see, since I don't have it, it will always say insufficient AVAX balance. So it's a very simple process. This is how you can buy THOR over from TraderJoexyz application. It's a very user-friendly application. This is how you can do your swapping functionality. This purchase, there always can be an instance when you head over to your MetaMask wallet. Sometimes you'll be really afraid to wonder, okay, where the hell is my THOR? I can't see it in my MetaMask wallet. What has happened to it? So one main reason is that the THOR token has not been added manually in your MetaMask wallet. So let's see how you can simply add this token. So what you could do is always head back again to the THOR application. There's a link called contract address. When you click the contract address, you will get a key that you can use. As you can see, this contract, you just need to get this contract over here, right? So once you get this copy, and I will show you how you can get this added onto MetaMask. So click the copy function, head over to MetaMask. Under your assets section, there will be a link here saying don't see your token. Click the import token button. So when you click import tokens, you just need to copy and paste that token address, and in this case your token symbol. Now THOR has already been added by me before, but the moment you copy this token address, the token symbol as THOR and the token decimal usually comes as 18 will automatically appear. You do not need to rename token symbol and token decimal. It will come automatically the moment you copy paste your contract, and just click the add custom token button. Your token will get added successfully, and this actually helps you to not worry what happened to my THOR tokens, right? Similarly, this same action is what you need to do if you do not see your AVAX also in your wallet over here. You just head over to Snowtrace, and I will drop a link here. Search for the particular token, and if it's the token as AVAX, if you want to add the token as whatever, like if it's W memo, if it's memo, if it's time, any particular token that you need to add in the Avalanche network, search it over here, and you can just copy paste the contract and add the contract to your wallet. That's as simple as that, how you can get a token to be visible on your MetaMask wallet. Now do note that MetaMask does have a bug where just because you add it here on your desktop extension, it does not necessarily mean it will automatically be coming to your mobile app version as well. So you got to manually go and do the same repetition on your mobile app as well, and that's how you will see THOR as another token in your mobile app as well. Before you purchase any of the nodes, it's imperative for you to know the different tiers. What I have on my screen, what you're seeing right now, you have 4 tiers in THOR, in the THOR Financial network, and it starts with Heimdall, Freya, THOR, and Odin. So as you can see, the cost, so the amount of tokens that you need for each tier is as such. So for example, Heimdall will require 1.25 THOR. So if you take the THOR tier, it would require 12.5 THOR. Yes, now it looks a little bit of a disparity between the tier and the token. So yes, I believe that THOR needs to be changed in the tier system. It's a little bit confusing, but you get the picture. There are 4 different tiers. You will also be able to see how much you earn per day, and later of this video we will see a calculator that I have created that you can download for your own to calculate and see your forecast for 30 days, 60 days, 365 days and whatnot. You can see a forecast of how much you can earn based on the rate of THOR that is going in currently and by the number of nodes that you have. So as you can see, this is the amount of reward percentage. So basically, if you just go for THOR tier, and this is one of my favorite tiers, Odin, yes, definitely Odin is the best tier that you could go for, as you can see. So this is your ROI per day. So if you go for a normal fixed deposit in a bank or whatnot, if you're in the States, it's quite a low amount, 3 to 4%, maybe even less. If you're in Sri Lanka, currently these days the rates are going at 15% and above, but you're earning that 15% in a matter of half a month according to these rates. So as you can see, your per day, like even if you go for Heimdall, per day you're getting 0.64% per day. So that's also a really good investment that you could consider. This is the beauty of passive income. So the difference with these node projects is, unlike a fixed deposit in a bank or any other investment, what you invest as your capital is invested onto the protocol. It goes into the project. They will take that investment for other further investments of their own, and you cannot claim that capital investment that you have invested initially. So that is the disadvantage of node projects. But overall, when you look at your ROI, give or take, so as you can see, your ROTP, basically the ROI, your return on investment here says for THOR it takes only 87 days, for your ROI to be returned. Now this 87 days means by the token. It does not mean the dollar value, right? So just be really cautious what that means. So that means if you have paid 12.5 THOR, and hypothetically let's say 12.5 THOR costed $200, right? When this 87 days period comes, the value of THOR could be either a higher value or a lesser value. So you should not consider the dollar value that you're getting in return, but rather you should see this 12.5 THOR takes 87 days for you to get a return for this 12.5. So that's what it means. The number of tokens is, so return on token period is 87 days. So if you take the Odin tier, you get it in 77 days. Freya 125. So my personal favorite, I would say I usually go for the THOR tier because it's a better income, better reward. The Odin tier definitely is one of my goals someday to purchase this. But if you have all four, there's a mode called God mode, and once you have God mode enabled, there are many more other flexibilities between this. It's a quality of life functionality that the THOR Financial network has created. So we will dig deep into the God mode option in another couple of weeks time. But if you're focusing on to start off with an investment, yes, you could always start off with a smaller tier, maybe a Heimdall or a Freya. But if you are confident in the protocol, if you have done your research, still going for a THOR or Odin tier is also really good. Furthermore, you can see here the maintenance fee. Now this maintenance fee is a monthly fee. You will be able to see this on your application, where each month you have to pay a maintenance fee to the project team. So this is basically from this maintenance fee. There are several other purposes that the team uses from this. So this maintenance, so do note that there's a maintenance fee as well. So according to the calculator that I have created, it helps to understand your final return, your net return after your maintenance fee is reduced as well. Furthermore, if you look at the claim tax, now what does this claim tax mean? So as you can see over here, the claim tax is the most least claim tax value. So as you can see, Heimdall 1%, Freya 5%, THOR is 8%, and Odin is 10%. Now, very recently, the team had introduced a tier system where they have a claim tax system. So I'm just scooting over to this claim tax system. As you can see in this image, what happens here is, let's say you have invested into a particular node and you're gaining rewards each and every single minute. If you want to claim your rewards, which means you want to cash it and you want to get some THOR tokens, maybe from THOR you might convert it to AVAX or maybe to USDT, USDC, whichever stable coin that you prefer, and then you want to cash it out, right? So if you do that within less than 6.9 days, which falls under the fifth structure, as you can see, there's a 50% tax. So let's say hypothetically you're trying to claim 10 tokens, which means 10 THOR tokens has come as a reward. 5 tokens will definitely be going onto the protocol as a claim tax, which means you will only get 5 THOR tokens as your net, right? So just do know that this system is a long-term thought system, and I'm really impressed by the team of coming up with this. If they did come up with this a little bit sooner, the prices might have been a little bit much more higher than where it is right now. But as you can see, the further that you keep your rewards, the lesser your tax becomes. So in an instance where your rewards have surpassed 28 days, you will get the most least claim tax percentage, which is really good for you to get more revenue ultimately. So this is a bit of this is the tokenomics of this particular project, and it's really important for you to understand what are the different costs, how much you're earning per day, what's your claim tax and your maintenance fee. That is what you always need to remember from the top of your mind. Always keep these images with you. I will share these images as well in my description for you to investigate into this further. So like I said, do your own research. It's very important that you understand how you need to strategize your purchases. Always create a strategy, come up with a strategy plan where you want to envision yourself in the next 2 months, 3 months, 4 months, right? Because give or take within 3 to 5 months, you're going to cover your ROI even if the price goes down, which is really good. You don't get that in any other bank. That's the difference over here with these protocols, with these node projects. So really come up with a good, clear strategic plan how you're going to make these investments, and look for the long term. Do not look for short term. Even if you have to claim it every 1 month, every 2 months, it's okay because you're still claiming that. But as a norm for these node projects, since they are new, it's quite advisable to cover your ROI first. So let's say you have invested $1,000, right? And from this $1,000, and in today's context, $1,000 is quite pricey, right? So let's say from this $1,000, and which means about say 350,000 rupees, try to recover your ROI, your return, your investment as soon as possible. So give or take after 3 to 4 to 5 months, even if the price does fluctuate further below, you're managing to cover your investment, and this in turn ultimately and once your investment has been covered, it's just passive income, baby. That's it. So just be cautious about that. Create a very good strategy about this project. See how you can make a purchase of a node. Head over to the THOR Financial application. Scroll below, you will be able to see the different nodes. As you can see, Heimdall, Freya, THOR. We went over in the previous section how much each node costs, how you can make a purchase of these tokens. Heimdall costs 1.25, Freya is 6.25, THOR is 12.5, while Odin is 78.125, right? And you can see how much you earn per day. It's always good to name your node, whichever name that you want to say. So I'm just going to call it Prime the Fat Money Test Node, for example. You can name it however way you like it. So let's say you have already purchased your tokens. If you have purchased your tokens, you will always be able to see your number of THOR over here in this section. You will also be able to see it in your metamask wallet. So if let's say you have selected to go that you're interested to buy Heimdall, make sure that you have selected Heimdall, and do ensure that the active warrior also has been changed. So now you can see that you're going to create some Heimdall token, Heimdall nodes, sorry. And if it's Freya, you select Freya and you will see the selection being hovered over. Freya has been selected, likewise THOR or Odin. So let's say you want to go with THOR, and let's say you're going to create your first node. Click on the approve contract button. Once you click the approve contract button, like I said, you will need to keep a gas fee of less than $1, maybe half a dollar. And once you click the approve contract button, you will get popped up on your MetaMask to make that gas fee payment. Click the approve button, and once the approve contract has been succeeded, it will take a number of seconds, maybe 30 seconds maximum. Once that is done, the create node button will be enabled. So what you need to do next is click the create node button. Once you click the create node button, again you will be prompted for a gas fee. In this case, sometimes maximum it will be about $1, nothing more than that. If in turn, like I said in the previous sections, if the value of your gas fee is more than $1, do wait for a while till the network congestion does reduce. But as I said, it will be about that amount. Click the create node button and you will be able to see your nodes over here. So as you can see, these are my nodes that I have created. The moment a node gets created, it comes over to the bottom. You will be able to see the date your node was created, the name of your node, which tier that it belongs to. Is it a Heimdall? Is it a THOR? So as you can see, I have 2 Heimdall, I have 4 THOR. You will see the due date. Now the due date, like I said, it's your maintenance fee due date. We will discuss on the maintenance fees and how you can pay this in the next section of the video. And furthermore, you will be able to see your tax. Remember, I said that there's a different tax tier system also now. So since my first 2 nodes have surpassed 1 month, as you can see, it's claimed a month ago. That means I haven't claimed any rewards for more than a month, that means 28 days have surpassed according to the earlier snapshot that I did show you. Therefore, I have gone to the least tax tier system for the Heimdall tier. Similarly, as you can see, I have for the THOR tiers, I have claimed them 25 days ago. If I wait another 3 more days, these 4 will become 8%. So it will go to the most lowest tax tier system. And if you want to claim for each of these, which will come in the next section as well, I will show you how you can claim. So that's how you can see your THOR nodes in the application. Now you have learned how you can make a purchase of your nodes. To strategize this further, it's always good to forecast this. So I have created a calculator which you can always download this to your own drive, and you can furthermore you can just experiment on the calculator. Now, how I have included the instructions also in the first sheet. All you need to do is just enter these yellow text boxes. So the first text box is actually where you need to enter the THOR current price. I have left a small note where you can get how you can get the current price. So basically you just need to go to CoinMarketCap, get the THOR price, so it's 13.33, and just head over here and just change the value. Next, whichever currency that you want to get this converted to. Now in my case, I want to convert USDT into LKR, which is Sri Lankan rupees. So I want to see what the rate is. Easily what you can do is just head over to Binance again, come to trade, go to P2P, and from P2P go to the sell tab, and then just scoot over to see what the current sell rate is going at. So as you can see, majority of the sell rates are going at 382, as you can see, right? So I'm going to enter 382 as my USD to LKR sell price. I want to calculate this to see in 30 days what is my total rewards, my maintenance fee, after claim tax, and my net rewards. Next, enter the number of nodes that you have. So in my case, like I showed before, if I just go to the top, I have 2 Heimdall and I have 4 THOR. So I'm just going to enter 2 Heimdall and 4 THOR. Automatically, I have made a small calculation where you can see how much of THOR you're earning per day before tax and even after tax as well. This is just for information purpose. But what's important for you to know is the left section, as you can see. So time to time, depending on the progression of this protocol, the number of THOR earned, the number of how much each node costs, the claim tax, the monthly maintenance fee will change time to time. So if you need to change this, you can also change these values as well. So as you can see, like we mentioned, how much of THOR do I earn per day? You can get it from the images that I sent earlier. And how much this one THOR cost? What's the claim tax? So I have put the least claim tax in this case. So I'm just always assuming that I'm keeping my rewards until 28 days have surpassed, so that I can get the utmost number of rewards, right? And what my monthly maintenance fee is. So as you can see, in 30 days, since I have entered the ROI in 30 days, now this is the beauty of this protocol, because you can see that you will get 17.76 THOR, and once we get the conversion, that's about $237, which comes close to 90,000 bucks, right? 90,000 LKR. Similarly, how much your maintenance fee is going to cost, and after your claim tax has been charged, which is this section over here, how much is your value, and after your maintenance fee is also deducted, what is your net reward that you're going to get. So in this case, I'll be getting about $133 end of the month. So the higher that you invest, the greater returns that you get. This is just for an example purpose that I'm showing to you. You can also input the number of nodes that you have, or even if you need to forecast. Now let's say in an instance I want to forecast, okay, if I buy another 2 more Odins, how much am I going to gain? So as you can see, if I just purchase 2 more Odins, I'm going to be gaining at least $707 per month. So 2 Odins, how much would that cost? So as you can see, 1 Odin is 78.125. So 78.125 into 2, that's about 156.25. So 156.25 means $2,000. So if you invested $2,000 extra, you can ensure that you can get an easy $707 per month. Now, just look at the numbers, right? If you even have invested $2,000, right, give or take in another 3 to 4 to 5 months maximum, you have covered your entire investment. Your capital has been covered, and from there it's just a whole new world of earning passive income without doing absolutely nothing. Just go to work, come back, and it's just gaining passive income. So that's how you can see from that. I have also included another calculator, which is the third tab, is depending on the amount of rewards you have, for you to quickly calculate how much of earnings that you have. This is without your maintenance fees, right? But it's after tax. Now, if I come back again to THOR, I'm just going to copy how much of rewards I have gained from Heimdall. So I'm just going to come over here and replace this figure. And I don't have any Freya, I don't have any Odin tier nodes, but I have THOR. So as you can see, I have gained 14.54 rewards. So I'm going to come over here and change the value. So amount to claim, you enter that in the yellow section, and after claim tax, this is non-editable. This is just to show and indicate what's the value after your claim tax. So at this particular moment, if I want to claim my tax, which right now I do not want to claim my tax, main reason being if I do claim, I'm going to get a 20% tax here. So I'd rather wait for another 3 more days, gain another $50 maybe or $30 maybe, and let this value increase a little bit more, where it might come to about, let's say, 90,000 rupees or 80,000 rupees, and then maybe I might claim. The beauty of investing, right? So you have to always strategize how much you are going to be earning in another amount of days, how much you are expecting to. Now in my case, I might have invested more since I purchased the tokens at a higher rate, but give or take in a couple of months, I will be able to cover my ROIs, and from there just earn some passive income. You need to claim any rewards that you have. Just come back again to the application, and let's say now 28 days have passed. You have got the lowest tax tier for each of your nodes. So in my case, both of my Heimdall nodes are at the lowest. So even if I click the claim button now, I will not be losing much because it's just 1% from the amount of rewards that I have earned. So if I just click the claim button, simply what needs to happen is I will get the metamask pop-up, where I will then be able to either accept or either reject the gas fee. Now, like I showed you over here, this gas fee is quite a really small amount. It's nothing too much. So just you can always convert this from the applications that I have given you before. From the coin market application, you can input the value and see what it comes to. But in this case, it's no more than half a dollar, or it's no more than $1 in most instances. So that's how you can claim your rewards. Similarly, even if I want to claim my THOR rewards, again just click the claim button and my entire rewards will be claimed and it will come into the THOR system. So let's say you have claimed, right? And once you have claimed, you want to get this converted back again to your crypto network, in the sense, let's say you're using Binance or you're using KuCoin or whichever exchange. So what you need to do is just go over to the application. So in this case, I'm just clicking buy THOR. The main reason is because the THOR token will always be prompted in this case to be selected by default. I click the I understand button, and now as you can see, AVAX and THOR has been added. Now in my case, what I want to do is I want to swap my THOR rewards and I want to get some AVAX, right? So let's say I have claimed some rewards and I have about 10 THOR with me right now. I just simply enter 10 THOR and the amount of AVAX will be prompted here depending on the conversion. And from there, you just need to swap the same way like we showed in the previous section. You just need to swap THOR to AVAX. So that's how you can swap it. Similarly, even if you want to swap from THOR to any other token, so in most instances, I would use USDC because USDC is available in TraderJoe. So just search for USDC. You can also convert THOR to USDC. but in most instances you will convert from THOR to AVAX, and that's how you can claim your rewards. So once you get your AVAX over from your MetaMask wallet, do refer my other video where I have shown how you can send money from MetaMask over to Binance. So it's just a simple process. When you go over to your MetaMask wallet, and let's say you have selected on AVAX, just click the send button like I showed in the previous video. On click of the send button, you just need to give your Binance address, and your AVAX will be sent over to you depending on the amount that you have entered. It's as simple as that. That's how you can claim your rewards and get them transferred over to Binance. And then from Binance, do refer my other video where how you can convert AVAX, or from AVAX you convert it to USDT, and from USDT how you can send it to the P2P network and get it to your local bank account. So it's as simple as that. Just follow those tutorials and then you will be able to ace this protocol in a very smooth approach. Similarly, if you want to know how to pay your maintenance fee, one way that you can find out is always come over to the grid where you can see what your due date is. So the due date means your maintenance fee due date. So as you can see, my first two nodes are due on the 4th of June. So each time you click the pay fee button, now in this case, let's say I want to pay the fee of this particular node. When you click the pay fee button, you will be prompted on MetaMask to pay your node value in AVAX, right? So AVAX is your currency used to pay your node fees, so your maintenance fees. So how can you again find it out? In the previous image that I showed you, I have showed what is the claim tax, what is the maintenance fee for each of the tiers. So in this case, if it's a Heimdall tier, it would cost you roughly $2.5 per Heimdall tier to pay your maintenance fee. If you have a THOR node tier, it would cost you $20 each for each of the particular nodes. So if you want to pay one by one, you can click the pay fee button, or there's also another bulk pay fee option. So if you click pay fee here, it will combine all of my Heimdall nodes and pay them all at once. So in this case, $2.5 plus $2.5 will be $5 I'll pay at one given instance. If I want to pay THOR, which is I have 4 THOR going at $20 each paid in AVAX, that will be $80 paid in one bulk if I click the pay fee button. So that's how you can always pay your fee. Also, just do note, you do not pay your fee with USDT, you do not pay your fee with THOR. It's always important that you have AVAX in your MetaMask wallet. So if I just show you again, ensure that you have sufficient assets of AVAX in your Avalanche network. You have sufficient AVAX over. So do the conversion and see. So in my case, I need to pay $80 plus $5, $85. So $85 worth of AVAX I need to have in my MetaMask wallet. So that's why I said at any given time, always have sufficient AVAX for you to pay your gas fees. This is how you can basically create your nodes, pay your maintenance fees, check out the claim taxes, always be alert about the claim taxes, and this is how you can basically start earning a passive income from THOR. So I do hope that you enjoyed my video, and if you have any questions, do leave any comment over in this video. I'll be happy to help any questions that you have, and I wish you all the very best in this project. Do your own research. Like I said again, this is not financial advice, this is just for educational purposes, and I do hope that you will definitely learn a lot from this video and you will learn a lot from this protocol, and I wish you all the very best. So thank you very much and have a good day.